The marinas here in Afton are already preparing for the reality that they could take on water due to the latest forecasts for the St. Croix River. But for the rest of Afton, especially downtown, it's a much different feeling right now due to a big investment in flood prevention.
You know, it worries you a little bit. It's kind of the talk of the town.
Selma's Ice Cream Parlor in Afton always attracts a crowd on opening day.
Hi, how are you guys?
I think that's everything.
Okay.
And it's usually ground zero for spring flood speculation, too.
We are the lowest point in Afton. There you go. And so that's why we do have a little bit of concern. Now none of your kids working here anymore.
But owner Rebecca Nickerson's level of concern is below what you might think,
Does he look happy?
Yeah, he looks happy.
especially with the potential of a record flood in the forecast.
Take care, Carla.
When Selma's is open, it's always spring.
And she's not the only one who's pretty chill.
Now we just need 20 more degrees slowly, right?
Mayor Bill Palmquist was more concerned with picking his flavor than worrying about flood preps today. The reason? A $20 million levee and flood mitigation project completed about 5 years ago, complete with a new pump system, storm sewer, and floodgate.
It's kind of almost unsettling that we're not doing things like we used to.
Without this, what would be going on right now? You wouldn't be eating ice cream.
I would not be eating ice cream. If before this all was done, we would have already started to mobilize with this kind of a forecast. But our system is automated and we have a certified levee up at 695 feet.
For the record, that's just above the all-time record of 694.1 feet, set during the historic and devastating flood here in 1965.
So I feel pretty good. But you know, when there's a 15% chance that it could maybe get to the top of 695 feet, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Okay.
That makes it a little nerve-wracking for Rebecca, too.
We've been through big floods before.
You see, Selma's was only accessible by boat during the 1965 flood, though it's not just the levee that's been raised since then.
Building's been raised. It was raised in 1999, about 4.5 feet. So that water would equal the water being up to like here.
And is that why
And that's why the outlet is above the water line, yes.
But if the river even nears that record in the coming weeks, the city has plans to deploy an additional levee, like a cherry on top of this one, within just 48 hours.
So we can pretty quickly raise the levee a little more than 3 feet.
So, good news for the ice cream shop staying open?
It's great news for the ice cream shop. It will be open no matter what.
That's a guarantee from the mayor.
That's a guarantee from the mayor.
That's a promise everyone will raise a cone to,
One.
including Rebecca.
There you go. Thanks so much. I have him recorded saying that. No, I'm kidding. But yes, we talked last night. So I'm as confident as he is. This is really going to put it to the test. It hasn't really been tested yet. So after this year, I think we'll even feel more confident about going forward and being able to get through floods in Afton.